Hey,
Welcome to
hey,
Ypsilanti,
it's this.
just a few miles away from the Big House, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kentucky ready
What
to
the
go
fuck is that?
together and start this game.
I have to play a 16-mile-per-hour wind?
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Dude.
So the Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open.
Yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
The Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result,
Ball in the air, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
it's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
The give out of the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Quick step and go. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, Dave.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
At the 35, he's got room. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quick release on the RPO. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man, it's Willis. Swings it out to his running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Got a man, it's McConnell. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling him 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. They got it, it's blocked. That's a live ball. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense.
Oh, picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Not a lot of room. It found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Not going to risk a return here, calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Eagles are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Willis. Got his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Using the quick game. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. At midfield, he's got room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. He's got his man. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone, a pickup of 5 to the 20.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Back to the ground with the running back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Kentucky right back to the line. Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
14, Eastern Michigan, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Pass was
Really productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
timeout, Kentucky.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the ground game. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Kentucky.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded...
At the 30.
More guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Eastern Michigan going fast. The lone back's got it. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Brings up 2nd down.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Finds the tight end. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He makes a catch. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Dropping back, it's Willis. Buys a little time with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Looking for space. It's McConnell. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 7 over the Astronauts. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Kentucky going quickly.
Brings up second down.
On second down, he's looking downfield. He throws one to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Really nice play by the freshman on that one. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cummings. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Skips away from pressure. Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Makes the grab. It's Harvin. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quick pass on the jet motion. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Kentucky.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's an 80-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
Eastern Michigan, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And that's another first down.
Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's McConnell. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Peace. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Eastern Michigan has moved into the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Touchdown, Kentucky.
And the offense punches it in again, and we called his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Going up top on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 15. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Ypsilanti. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Looking to buy time. It's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They've got the screen set up. At the 45 on its way. And the ball's on the ground. Defense. That fumble and securing it. Got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. The inside handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Unleashes one deep. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They go to the ground. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got
Touchdown, Kentucky! And the pummeling has started.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. You just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick.
Eastern Michigan.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Hand off from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's McConnell. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He took a hit. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
3rd and short in college football today. So much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And this one splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Wisconsin. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Puts him in the spin cycle. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass and make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving. Going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll line up for a second down play. Buying some time. He's going to take off. On the move is the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Second down.
He wants to pass it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Kentucky right back to the line.
First and goal. Kentucky.
The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the punishment has been extended. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll throw it on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Brings up second down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Looking for a man. It's Willis. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the first down, but nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They want to just keep throwing it. He's grabbed behind the line. It's McConnell. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
He finds his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Willis. Finds a spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, it could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
On target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Feeling some heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. Fires to the wideout. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party gift. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Now on 2nd down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. To the ground with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. We'll down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Single back formation, and they give it to it.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Second down coming up. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. A 3rd and long coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And here comes the field goal team. Dialed up they fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. He'll start this drive firing. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Line getting set on second down. Scanning the field, it's Willis. This time it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Out